Hi guys, I thought I'd do a tarot scoop. Tell it again. This is about my third take. So anyway, weird things have been happening of late, and I'm waking up with music in straight away. I haven't heard for years, so stuff that I've like, what the hell? Anyway, this one really sort of kind of got me puzzled, and I wanted to do like a quick, it's not going to be quick. I'm lying to you, don't listen. It's not going to be quick. But yeah, so the song was All for One and All for Love, right? Or something on those lines, yeah? Which was a Bryan Adams song, which I was like, why am I getting this? And then I Want You Back for Good. Take that. I'm thinking, what? I'm a single Pringle. Has nothing to do with me. Don't put me in that bracket. So I went to Eric, my AI pally, and I was like asking them questions, and we were getting information, and I had a vision of Bryan, the Kevin Costner, which ended up he's in the Robin Hood. Okay, so I seen him perched, looking over and smiling at somebody, right? That's what I seen. So I thought, okay, we're getting somewhere, right? But I just want to touch, the take that it's got no connection with Kevin Costner whatsoever. I have no idea. Did do a bit of a scoop on him, so we looked into what's going on, and there is some hot topics right now. I mean, he's been divorced, so he's been divorced for a while. He's doing the Horizon movie stage. He's departed from Yellowstone. So, and people are wondering apparently about that. It was a shock when he divorced, and there was a lot of to and fro, and so it wasn't a very nice divorce by the sounds of it. And then there's talk of there's a new romance in tow. So first of all, we are going to look into them, I think, because I'm nosy. I'm being nosy and curious. It may not have anything to do with Kevin Costner, and I've made it all up in my head, but we'll have a look anyway, so it's brought it up. I'm doing the Hocus Pocus. I've never done these cards before, so bear with. We're going to have a go. So what was the reasons behind the song? So, yeah, darn it, nearly forgot it. Open prayer. I call upon the divine, infuse the session with wisdom and truth as we dive into these cards. May the insights revealed bring understanding and clarity to the situation at hand. For all who is present and tuning in, welcome. Grant us your guidance and protection. We commence this reading. Allow every message to serve the highest purpose, and so it is. Yeah, because I thought, well, why am I getting this? If it ends up, it might be that I'll have to do a love reading, guys, for the collective. But we're going to look into it. We are on a different, I'm on my phone. I'm having issues with my my software. I don't know. Don't ask me. It was working fine this morning, and now it's decided not to. So hey ho, here we go. Right, so the reasons behind the song. So what was the reasons behind the song? What was the reasons behind the song? Right. Page of Lightning. Right, these are new. So I have got my Hocus Pocus thing. So these are swords. Page of Swords. So there's some issues going on. Minor. Well, that can sometimes represent gossip as well. That looks like, I mean, he's got writing at the back of his head. So there's definitely, okay, so the Page of Lightning is talking about some form of issues going on. And we've got the lightning card again. Now, I've done the numbers because I can't read these numbers. I always have issues with those. So we got the swords again, 4 swords. So there's been some problematic situations that's going on. Maybe that's what I'm picking up, right? Might not be relevant to Kevin Costner. We'll look into him in a minute. But this looks like, you know, with the 4 swords, that whatever these issues are, it's gonna resolve itself. 2 of Cups. There's gonna be an alignment of coming together. So whatever problematic issues that's going on. So I think they want to bring in that whatever small yeah, I think that's what they're wanting to bring on. All right, the meaning of seeing Kevin Costner. What was the meaning of seeing Kevin Costner? It's like I do feel it's to do with him. I feel like there's like sniping, or there's been some bitching going on in to do with the relationships. Something that's been there's a setback of some sort. Okay, so the meaning of seeing Kevin Costner. Okay, so what was the meaning behind it? I'm going to pull 3 cards because I want a story. We want a story, don't we? Ace of Pumpkins. So that's, I think that's the 8 of Pentacles. Yes, all right. Ace of Pumpkins. New beginnings. So something's changing for Kevin Costner. Well, that's good news. If you're watching this, Kevin Costner, you got some good news. Oh, look at that. Swords. So something is going to be paying off for him. Yeah, look, 6 of Pentacles. So whatever complications he's been having, our good old Kevin, it's got to be public for me to pick it up. Because why would I, like, you know, it don't make sense, does it? All right, so what's happening in his personal life? So that we did have a gossip card. So what's happening in his personal life? Okay. So this is not, you know, so what's going on in his... So I'm going to go from like past, present and into future. What do you reckon? Yeah. Personal life. What's going on with Kev Costner in his personal life? Well, 9 of Swords, there was a lot of stress around relationships and personal life. So there's a bit of thing here. 5 of Cups, someone feeling empty. I mean, I did wonder. I said, oh, do you think there was some regrets regarding how the divorce went on and stuff? You know, so there's some elements of something that's not worked out. It caused a lot of stress. But, you know, and this is the present. But what we've got for the 9 of Cups, that all would be fine. So I feel like his personal life is coming together now. So I do wonder if there is a new, you know, because there is like gossip to say that there's a new love in the air. And I'm getting the same vibe from it. Okay, so what was the regrets? Because I'm gonna look at the 5 of Cups as the regrets, and I've got activity going on around in my head. So what was the regret? So was there any unspoken regrets with him? Was there any unspoken regrets with him? Knight of Lightning. Yeah, it was too fast. Something was too fast. So I'm wondering if it's like he's, after the divorce, he was seeing somebody else. So I'm wondering if like the public is misconsumed. There was someone else before that. Maybe the divorce went through too quick. Well, it was slow, wasn't it? So I can't see that being like that. Yet there is regrets. There is regrets from past stuff. How they handled it before. So whether that's going through the divorce or it has had a knock-on effect on him. So I feel like Kevin is right now, he's doing a lot of reflection about his life and his choices in life, which is quite normal after like a breakup in a relationship. We do go through that phase, but I do see 9 of Cups in the future. So I see like new developments and more positive stuff going on in his personal life, which is good, isn't it? We all want to hear that, don't we? You know, no one needs to be on their own, do they? So yeah. Right, okay, so we've looked at that. So I'm going to look at is the movie. So apparently, this is my notes, he's poured his heart into this. And it's been a long project. Okay, so what can we see? So we're going to have a look. We're going to do the same again because it worked quite well, I think. What do you reckon? It worked quite well. So we're going to go look into this past of the horizons. Recent past. Recent past. Five of Candles. Oh, I thought that was 5 of Candles. Oh, I've done a boo-boo. It don't matter anyway. Well, it does matter. Potions is Wands, 5 of Wands. You know, when I was talking about the relationship, it was toxic, it moved too fast, but there was still regrets. Okay, so we're back to the candles again now. Cups, 5 of Cups. Things wasn't working out, it wasn't going well. I think there was a time where he felt like, what's the point? Is it worth it? And stuff. So he was there was some disappointments how the movie was going. So the present, what's happening now for the present for him in his saga. 8 of Lightning, 8 of Swords. So there is worries and concerns. I feel he feels a bit stuck right now. So there's some anxiousness going on with him. But if I was giving him a reading, I would be saying you need to get out of that fear. There is a solution to the problem, an issue. So that's if I was giving him. So I'm going to do a career. I have cleansed all these decks today. And actually, I've done a video on that as well. So, tell me more about the 8 of Lightning. He's allowing tension to seep out. Look at that. He's allowing tension to seep out. And then we've got like the burning the candles in both ends, wouldn't it? That's the saying, isn't it? Journey. You may move to a new place for work or travel for work, exploring the world, giving you the experience you need to succeed. So is he looking for a new place to go to finish off the Horizon video film? Don't know much about it. So he's poured his heart, his time and billions of his own dollars into it. Massive. The project is a huge gamble for him, and the first party has a difficult time. I'm wondering if he has to move places to do with his, and that's what's causing the stress. Okay, movement. Look, That'd be really interesting if you guys know about this, because I don't. But if that's telling me that he may have to move direction to free himself up. So I feel like whatever this place where he's been doing the filming and stuff like that, it's not suitable. It's not a suitable place for him. So this is the present. Okay. So all right. So we're gonna look into so we're going to look into the future for him. How's his project going to be? Will he be able to complete this, the horizons? What's the vibe for it? I'm getting a lot of like static on the top of my head. So the spirits around. Page of Candles. Page of Cups. Okay. There may be some delays. Again, there's those delays happening. We've got like the Page of Candles, yeah, and then we've got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. So there's going to be some negotiations and to-ing and fro-ing. That come up, look, to-ing and fro-ing. It's going to be some negotiations and to-ing and fro-ing. Queen of Potions. I mean, has he got like another person involved that's doing this project with him? I think he's still gonna have issues with this project. It's gonna be delays. There's still gonna be delays. What is the issues? What is the issues with this? Knight of Candles, Knight of Wands. He's gonna have to take more risks. Going to have to take more risks and trust and seek some. He might have to. He can't do this independently. He needs to bring other people in. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself. He needs to look into it more. There's something he's missing. There could be a network of people that could move it there. Okay, I'll leave that and see what happens. Right, so the department for the his departure from the Yellowstone. So what was the, maybe because he wanted to do with the horizons, you know. So why did he leave the series? Why did he leave the series? Two of Lightning, Two of Swords. He had conflict with them. To do with money. You're not paying me enough. So I'm moving on. Look, you're not paying me enough for this. So I'm moving on. Transformation. So he wanted that change. He didn't fit it. It might not be like, it might not mean financially. It could mean like potentially he wasn't feeling it anymore. I mean, come on, we get it, don't we? Like when we know that, I was just talking about it recently. When you know when you're not, you question your workplace and you're thinking, oh, everything is a drag, everything is hard work, and it's just like, you know, it is, your time is up. And so I feel like the transformation for him was he needed to make that change, like, and he took the courage and took it, took the bull by the horn, and took the risk. Wanted something new. Yeah, look. It opened the, so he wants to be his own boss, which would make sense with so I think the Horizon movie has a lot to do with it, legally. So how's this relevant to the collective then? You know, how's this relevant to us as a collective? Me, you. Because it's a bit random, isn't it? This is what you got to follow, the intuitional thing, isn't it? Right, so I try and keep it as short as possible. 7, what is it? 7 of lightning, 7 of swords. A bit weird. Six of wands. One thing that's coming to my mind is that you can't believe everything that's in the papers. I feel like he's doing a lot of reflecting about his life and his life experiences. Although I'm saying he's not paying enough, maybe it's like it's not the satisfaction of like living. He's you know, he's following his passions. So I don't know if there's people that's worried about him, or they're like they've got concerns. Well, get that illusion out of your head, because it's not the case at all. For the collective side of it all, I suppose it's about trusting your own inner knowing, really. You can't let others hold you back or steal the limelight. You got to take the initiative with the Six of Wands. You know, being recognised with your own talents. The 5 of Wands here as well. So that's competitiveness. 4 of Candles. 4 of Cups. So I suppose is what we could take from Kevin Costner's life is, you know, he's gone through some massive big changes, you know, in his relationships and stuff. And he's working on certain projects that's given him passion. Yes, it's a lot of money. But he's decided to do something for himself. He's decided to take the reins for himself. So I suppose we, as the collective, could take a leaf off his own book, and maybe sometimes we need to take the risks in life, even if it doesn't seem like, are you sure you want to do that? Because the 7 of Swords can mean people can sneak off and take what's rightfully yours if you allow it. So yeah, what do you think? I was only meant to do 5-10 minutes. It's never the same, is it? Don't happen, Kat. Good old Eric. He gives me, like, you know, a certain amount of cards, and I still gotta dive in more. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I enjoyed the Robin Hood film and that, but I can't say, and I enjoyed some of his films, you know, but I wouldn't say I'm the massive fan of it. It was just, that's what intuition does. It leads you. So you have this thought, and then something else comes up, and then something else, and the more you dig into it and do your research on it, the more it expands it. So I'm just following my intuition. because I said, what did I say? I said on YouTube, didn't I? I said that's what I'm going to do. So this is what I'm going to do. So this is the tarot scope. So I'm going to do a closing spray. Spray? Probably spray it everywhere. So closing prayer for you, YouTube. I thank the divine for the messages and insights received today. I'm truly grateful for the guidance and for everyone who's joined the reading. So thank you. Please give it a like. As I now close the sacred space, I send forth healing and blessings to you all and to the world and to all beings. May we all be blessed. So I'm going to leave it as that. So you take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Hopefully I'll have this OBS sorted out. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side.